Welcome back to my channel. This is me doing this lace front wig from Amazon. I'm hoping you guys enjoy. This wig is actually from UNice. It is the 13x6 straight lace front human hair wig, unprocessed Brazilian virgin hair, free part wig, pre-plucked with baby hairs and 150 density. Natural color, and this is in the 24-inch. Now I'm only 5'4", so therefore it looks a little longer on me. But now let's get into the video. These are how my hair is braided in. This is me showing the box. Now this is me taking the actual unit out of the packaging, and they also gave me a wig cap and some adjustable bands. Now I'm telling you guys, this hair is super soft. You can tell that it's really unprocessed. So that's what I love about it. It didn't have no nasty smell to it, or it wasn't anything. You see how it's moving freely. Now when you do your wig cap, you want to cut your ears out, and then I also applied 4 or 5 layers of gossipy glue styling spray. I just want to be super secure that it's stuck to my forehead. And then you just want to blow dry it on cool for it don't burn yourself with it. Now you want to be extra cautious with this. You want to use some scissors, but in my case I just switched to the little razor for your eyebrows. That was way easier to use those big old scissors. If you have any smaller scissors, I recommend to use smaller scissors. But here I'm just cutting where the parts where there's no hairspray on. It doesn't have to be super perfect, but you just also want to make sure that you're just cutting off the right pieces, not the part with the glue. You can cut if you feel like it's too long in the front. You can cut the parts with the glue on it. It'll be totally fine. And this is me just gonna apply my foundation that I use, just all over it. It doesn't have to be perfect because you're going to go in and clean it up a little bit. So I was really going for a middle part, so that's why you see me going straight down in the middle. You need to do a couple applications of that to adjust it to how darkened you want it to be. I just cleaned mine up with white. And now here's me trying on the wig to see how it fits and where it lines up on my forehead. And yes, I did not bleach the knots. I do not recommend bleaching the knots anymore. It's just chemicals onto that wig and it's just gonna kill it. This is me tying the little bra strap strings just to make sure I have that secure tightness on it, even though they gave me the adjustable straps, but I didn't feel like sewing those onto the back of the wig, so I just usually always tie that in the back. And now here's me lining up where I want it to cut to see exactly where I want it. I just used a little bit of concealer because I didn't want nothing sticking to my forehead that I can wipe off at the end of it. I'm trying not to be a perfectionist. I did take my time though. I did take my time. So now that I know where I want to cut it, I'm going to apply my Ghost Bond. I used at least about 3 or 4, maybe even 5 applications that I put on the top of my forehead. I used a Q-tip to just rub it against. I just did small little dots going around my head. And it does not have to be perfect. That's my boyfriend interrupting my video, but it's cute and all, but it's alright. And now you just want to blow dry it on cool again. You're just going to do that a couple times until you see it gets clear. And here's me pulling down the wig. I used a back of a pick to keep it down to make sure it was on. I also did blow dry it again, just to make sure that glue sticks onto that lace. And now I'm going to cut like in kind of like quarters, I want to say. Just don't try to cut it all at one big chunk because you will mess up on your lace. And I also did use those clips. I just put a little bit of water in my hair just to make those baby hairs slick back a little bit instead of using product just yet. Now you're just going to go back with that eyebrow cutter and just cut that lace off. Just be careful. You don't, even though I do have little pieces that I still have stuck onto it where you can see it, it's totally fine because you're going to go back in and cut those little pieces off. And be very careful with your ears. And now I'm going to go back in with my beauty blender with that foundation and put it onto the lace in the front just to make it blend in a little better on my forehead. So once again, I did not bleach the knots. I started to do this method. And now here's me straightening the hair. It applied very well. It can hold it straight. I haven't tried any curls in it yet. Let me know if you want me to do another video on this wig about curling it and styling it again. But it does really hold a bone straight in your hair. Now I'm just going to make sure that middle part is going to be flat where I parted it. Mind you, my flat iron goes up to 445, so it really should be flat. And here's me just looking at it, making sure it looks good. You see, I see a little bit of flyaways, but it's okay. You're going to use a little bit of your product, which is that foaming stuff. It's totally fine. It will get it down. And here's me just looking at it, making sure I like it. And here's the end. Hope you guys like. Don't forget to subscribe.